Hello, welcome to Code Box Automation Lab. This is Sharful. In this lecture, we're going to see how to build Allure report for Maven project. So if you've been following all of our Maven project, so you know this, we create a Maven project from scratch. We shows how to set up the Maven project, what is Maven, and then create a project, and then update the POM.XML file, update the TestNG XML file, and run the project. And then you saw this, we created one. It's called generate extend report. So extend report is also like extended TestNG report that give you a nice UI look. But nowadays, if you go to the real world, you see a lot of company they use Allure report instead of extend report. So it's really up to you, but this is like another Allure report. It's like another TestNG lightweight report. It shows give you lots more nicer UI look with the different chart, all the different analytic information in terms of your execution, like as a complete report. So we'll see, you can see this is one of the look like Allure report, how it looks. It's give you the overview, like your suit name, and then it's give you more information, like you can see your test defect if there is a text defect, and there is it's give you the suit, how many suits you had, like and also inside that's your total test cases, and you can see the more in details. You can see more in details, as well as you can see some graph look, right? Your pass, fail, and broken, or ignore, or skip test cases. So you can see different type of the chart, and also the timeline. You can see some behavior, like you can see if there is a one any test cases got skip, it shows you how long it took to run each and every test cases. You can see up here, and if you click in there, it give you more details, like if you use any parameter for this test case, it give you the parameter, so it's give you everything. So like in this specific test cases, specific test suits. So it is a complete you can say a complete report. So what is Allure report? We just give you explanation, I give you the walkthrough a little bit, the look, all the information. So let's go to their official document. So if you just go type in Google Allure report, and then I would say go to here, Allure report framework. So this is their official doc site, right? Here you can see it's give you some information, like Allure report, or you can say Allure framework is a flexible, lightweighted, multi-language supported test report tool that not only shows a very concise representation of what you have tested in a neat web report form, but also everyone participating in the development process to extract maximum of useful information from everyday execution of test. So it's a complete, very lightweighted, but it support multi languages. So it is give you the complete end-to-end test report. Okay, but this is an extension, you can say add on TestNG. Okay, so it's not a built-in report. You have to build it. You have to add on your TestNG as a TestNG features. So let's see that how we're going to install your Allure report. So first things, so you will go to in this doc, and then you can come over here. You can say get started. Here you can see under the get started, it's give you the installation, the command or the steps, like if you want to install on Linux, you can install on Mac OS or Windows. So you can install on Linux or Mac OS, you can install with the command line. It is also command line for Mac. If you want to install, you can install through brew. So you have to install brew first. Even in Windows, you can install through scoop. So you have to install the scoop installer first, so that you can use the scoop to install Allure report through the command line. Apart from there, you can install manually, if you don't want to use scoop installer or command line. So how to install manually? You can go over here, manual installation. Okay, so first things, you can go download the latest version as zip archive from this link, Maven Central. So let's go up there. So if you go up there, you will find there's nothing up here, not that much. There's nothing to install or download. So let's go follow this link. This is the link. So just I'm going to copy this link and go to this link. Now this is one of the new changes happen on their repository. There's lots of other the tools has been added to repository. So how you're going to follow the repository, how you can find the our expected the Allure report zip file, how we can do it. So from over here, so I'm going to share with you the path. Okay, so here you can see also I give a very shortcut, very short for instruction over here to download a Allure report. So here you can find it, download Allure report and set environment variable. So here we are go to this doc. So we already been and install a command line, installing command line, or then go to the Maven. So we are already Maven Central. So now you are going to follow this path to get our Allure report. So let's find the IO, then qameta, then Allure. So find the IO from here. IO, you can see find IO, and then what? Then it's qameta. So let's check the qameta, right? qameta over here. So it's a big repo. So you have to know this the path, otherwise you will never able to find it. Then recently they added all this repo. Previously it was not like this. QA, right? You can see over here qameta. Go qameta, and after that what's next? Allure. So you can find Allure over here, and then you can find next is allure-commandline, and then you can find all the different versions. So you can go to the updated one, 2.90. I will show you 2.80. That's fine. Whatever you think it is, all are, you can see 2.80. It's so it's up to you what version you go. All is up to date. It's 2.10. So let's go whatever the version. Click on the version, and then you can now download over here. You can download now. So we're already 2.8. So now next you can download from here zip. Okay, you can see 2.80 Allure. You can see this one 2.80. okay, .zip file. You can see this is the zip file, right? So you download this one. So click on there. You can see there's a zip file is downloaded. Okay, I already did download. So all you need to just download it and then extract it. You can extract it and put it anywhere. You can see I put it in I said download the zip file, extract, and put on whatever place you feel it's easy to find it, because you have to know that exactly where that zip file is, extract file. So I put it on C program files. So if I go my C program files, go to C program files, file explorer, and then go to C program file. So it's not necessary you put in C program. It's up to you exactly where you wanna put it. But I placed on my C, then program files, then you can say Allure 2.80. See, so I extract that from the zip file and copy that folder and place it up here. So you can place up there too. Okay, it's totally up to you. And then go inside, and we have to create a environment variable for your Allure report. So go up inside up to, so let me show you the instruction here. So I said then get root directory path up to bin folder. Okay, so go to the bin folder. There is, you can see bin config lib, there is a 4 folder. Click on bin folder and select this root directory path, copy the path. Okay, copy the path, and then you can say copy the path. This is the instruction, add that path on system variable, system environment variable under path variable. It means you go to your system variable. So go to a system variable. You can go to from your C drive. From here you can go from there, or sorry, from your PC, from this PC, and then you can go advanced system settings, and then this window will come up. Then environment variable, I believe you all know, like we created an environment variable for Java, we created an environment variable for Maven. So same place, you come to your advanced system settings through environment variable. Here you can find path variable, right? It's a path variable underneath a system variable here. So double click up there, and at the very end click on new and add your Allure report, the path up until bin. So you see I already have this, I already placed it, so I'm not placing there, but just place your on the last line, add this environment, the path for your Allure up to bin directory. Okay, then click on OK, click on OK, you click on OK, you are done. Okay, that part is done. So let me go through what else the instruction. So we already did all those things, download Allure report and set environment variable, or add the environment add the root directory path for Allure report on environment variable, on a path variable. Now okay, now before we do anything, so we need related jar file for Allure report in your POM.XML file, because I hope that you remember that this is our project, right? And in our project, the Maven project, and this project, the POM.XML file is the place where we added all of our dependency, right? In terms of our Selenium Java jar, TestNG, commons.io. Even when we did the extend report, we added a couple of jar files related with extend report. Similarly for Allure report, we need to add the jar file. So where are the jar files you can find? You can find the jar file ambient repository, right? So go to ambient repository and type what you are going to type. You're going to type Allure. Over here you're going to type Allure then TestNG TestNG, because it is the extension of TestNG. It's okay. So type allure_-TestNG, search. So here you will find related jar. So this is the one, allure-TestNG. Go click on up there. So go whatever the version you feel. Okay, whether you go for 2.14, 2.13. I would say let's go for the updated version, probably 2.14. okay, and then here instead of jar we're going to copy the code, right, the dependency code, and then come back to your POM.XML file, and then here you see this, I added 2.13. that's fine, you can add it 2.14 too. So all you have to just place the code 2.14. That's whatever the the related jar code you choose, right? So and make sure you save the file. Okay, you save the file, and then and make sure it's done. The build, you can see at the very bottom it shows the build workspace 42%. So make sure it's complete 100%. So it means you have to give a few minutes, probably a few seconds or a minute, so that it download that related jar file and inject to your project. Okay, so after that you run your project, right? So let's run our project. How to run? So let's run the Maven. So you can run from here, or you can run from command line ambient test. So before we run, we want to make sure that your Allure report has been setup, how you confirm that that we download the Allure the zip file, and we added the bin directory path to the path variable. So how are you going to confirm that it's already set up, right? To confirm that, you can go to our command prompt, cmd, and in your command prompt you can type I hope that you remember, to verify our Maven, we had a command Maven mbn space dash version. Similarly, to verify your Allure version, like we have been installed, you can confirm the command. There's a command, it's called allure space then dash version. Hit enter. You can see it shows you the 2.8. okay, because this is the 2.8, because even though I download this, I just added 2.14 because the first times when I did, I had the 2.8. so this is not, it didn't update. This is showing you my old version, so it's fine. If I maybe just update my project, so probably that it will be updated. So but at least it will show you whatever the version for your case, okay, show you the version you've been added. So I'm going to just new Maven project, update Maven project. So Maven project mbn, okay, click on OK. So okay, so maybe this time will show the updated version. Let me try again. Allure version, still it's showing 2.8. maybe I have to just refresh the project, but it's fine. So it shows, because as I said, first times I downloaded oh yes, because I downloaded, okay, it will still show. So for myself, since the first time I downloaded 2.8, so it should be, so let's add it. I'm going to roll back to 2.8, but for your case, that's, don't worry, so whatever the version you choose, go for the latest version. Okay, so for myself, I did the first times 2.80. this one I did. So you see this 2.80, so you can 2.80, it should be fine, but just I'm just putting back the same version I had before, so that I don't face any confusion. But for your case, it's just go for the latest version, I would say. Okay, so should be good. And after that, let's run our project first, and then we'll pull the report. So Maven, you can run Maven test directly, it's fine. So I'm running the project, and I believe that if you follow our our project from the beginning, like in our YouTube, right over here, if you follow all the projects like from the very beginning, what is Maven, so all the stuffs, the Maven, how to create Maven, all those things. So this our test cases. So what's the test cases, right? So you're supposed to know the test cases, like our application and the test scenarios. So I'm not going details to explain the test scenarios, because you better go watch and follow the practice from the beginning, so you will know this. Like, this is our application where we have a couple of scenario. One is verify the title, one is verify the top navigation bar, another one select one of the drop down option, right? Select one of the drop down option, then do some logging test. You can see this is the test is going on, right? You can see it. So we enter the data from the dot properties file. So that's the the flow, that's the whole projects. But after you run it, you can see here is a report also in your console for the POM.XML file. So test run 4 test cases run, failure 0, error 0, so nothing is failed, and build success. So now we're going to see the report in the Allure report, exactly see this is that a match or not. So how you're going to see. So to see the report, first you have to, it should create one folder, allure_result. You see, automatically create a folder. If for the first times maybe it will not create it for yourselves, so just refresh your project. Right click on your project, refresh, and then you will see it will create automatically one folder. Is called Allure result. And then if you open that, you will see there's a lots of JSON file. You see lots of JSON file. So this is all a JSON file. The report, it's all, the whole report is based on this JSON file. So we can't read the JSON file. This is not a HTML format. So we need to see the report something like this. This is a HTML format where you can see some graphic user interface, right? To see the HTML format, we have to run a code. So it's a very simple code. What do you have to run? You have to run a code here. You have to run a code allure in your command prompt, allure serve, then the location of your folder, the Allure report folder. So allure serve, then the location of your folder. So let's go to our project. So let's get the folder. Where is the folder? This is the Allure results. So right click and get the properties, and here is the this is the location, the root directory for this Allure report folder, right? So you can paste it, make sure that it is the right one. Okay, this is the right one, right? And then all you have to go, you have to just let me close our old report so that you can see the brand new one. Then let's open our command prompt. Okay, open a command prompt. So cmd, so command prompt, and then you are going to type exactly, it's a very simple command, so nothing difficult. So all you have to type allure, so type allure serve, allure, then serve, allure serve, right? And then what's next? Then you just follow this. I said location of the Allure result folder. So after the space, then copy paste the location. This is the location of my Allure result folder. Hit enter. So as soon as you hit enter, it will generate the report based on all the JSON file we have seen. Remember that, like we have a JSON file. So this is the inside this Allure report. We have all the JSON files. So it will communicate this folder and get the information from all this JSON file, and then it will generate this HTML report, something like that. It's very nice. It will tell you your number of test cases total run, your suits, like one suits I have 4, another one is 2, maybe 2 was was skipped, you can see. And then there's a null point exception. It's give you the all details information. You can go categories and then test defect. You can see suits. There is 2 suits. One is the default suits, another one, right? Another suits, and then it's give you the graphical representation. The percentage pass, fail, skip. It's give you a different type of graph, and also the time duration to execute. The timeline behavior, and then all those different 6 test cases, and also the package that we have been created, right? Inside the package, all this 3 test class, a test class, and every class you have a, like this class you have a 3 test cases, and this class have a 2 test cases, this class have a 1 test cases, and this is like 2 is like a skip, this is 2 pass, all those things, and also the duration. So this is complete analytic report for your test execution, and this looks pretty nice and more professional, and it has a lot more benefits. You can integrate your Allure report with your CI/CD pipeline, like when you execute your or build your script or run your script from the CI/CD, it can integrate also in your Jenkins, like a Jenkins tool, and with your Jenkins jobs. So anybody can see the Allure report up there. It can integrate also with the Slack. right? So if you are familiar with the Slack, that's another messenger tools, the corporate messenger tools from the Microsoft. So it has lots of other benefits. Okay, so that's all about the Allure report. It has, you can do, there is a lot more customize, we can do a lot more customize in this report. This is just default format, but we can do a lot more customize. Okay, if it's possible, I will create another video, we'll show this how to customize more, but this is more than enough for now, to understand the report features, all the features, to understand your complete test report. Okay, thank you so much, stay tuned, and if you like the tutorial, please subscribe and share with others. Have a good one. Bye bye.